Hey everyone. Now the video, look, I have to admit straight off the bat that I've got no idea what I'm going to talk about. I kind of feel like once I start talking, you know, whatever it is I want to express will come out. And there's been a few events lately that have kind of happened. You know, I guess it's one of those points in life where, you know, I don't want to sound all like, oh yeah man, whatever, but like, you know when the penny drops sometimes and you kind of, things click a little bit. I've had one of those days today, and like, I guess that happens regardless if you're on a small holding or if you work in an office or whatever. It's good for me personally to talk about it, and I hope it's of some interest to you guys too, because I really want to encapsulate everything as far as the small holding goes, you know, whether it's me, you know, blah blah blahing on the couch, or if it's me planting, you know, beetroots, or me mulching trees, or the dam, whatever, you know. I really want to kind of express, that's what I really want to do with the page itself. So I guess a few things have kind of happened today. I've just had a really good day, you know what I mean? You know how those days that just kind of click, and you kind of sit back at the end of the day, like it's probably, I think it's about 11:30, 12 o'clock or something at the moment, and you kind of just kick back and you think, oh man, you know, like, good day, you know, like, you know, good day. You can kind of go along like for weeks, days, years, whatever. Sometimes, you know, we get kind of automated, and we just kind of do the same thing, get up, go to work, go eat lunch, work, go home, watch TV, go to bed. You know what I mean? And I kind of want to get out of that kind of thing. I think I have personally, but, and if it works for you, it works for you. I'm not trying to criticise, but I guess that, you know, I'm trying to express how I'm feeling at the moment. Like a friend rang before. There's a few things that have happened in particular that made the penny kind of drop for me. A friend rang me about an hour or so ago, and she's like, what are you doing? I said, I'm sitting on the couch. I'm just reading a book. I'm reading, it's still here. This is John Seymour's new complete book of self-sufficiency. If you get a chance, I know I've mentioned it before, but it's like the best. I've read it cover to cover maybe 10 times. I keep finding stuff in it that I just think, oh man, cool, you know. So any of John Seymour's books, pick them up if you're interested in small holding, what have you. They're just gold, pure gold. So anyway, I said, oh yeah, I'm reading that, and I'm just having a cup of chai, you know. And she's like, what's playing in the background? And it was the Woodstock soundtrack, you know. I think it was Richie Havens was on, or someone was on. Crosby, Stills and Nash. And she's like, oh, you bloody hippie. And I thought to myself, it was kind of funny, like, it just how it worked out like that, you know, like I'm reading a book on farming, drinking chai, listening to Crosby, Stills and Nash. I don't think that automatically makes me a hippie, but, you know, that it is what it is. So that kind of happened, and it made me kind of reflect on the day, you know, what I'd been doing. And like I had friends up today, and you've probably seen the videos on the tyres. They brought the tyres for me today, and we had lunch, made a salad. It was really nice, and you know, they got a little girl, and she was laughing, and it was really kind of nice, you know, like I really enjoyed it. They're always good company to have up here. And because he grows stuff too at home, Reggie, and he's really quite good at it and grows a lot of good stuff, and he's quite enthusiastic, so it's always good to have a chat with him about stuff. Even though they're like a suburban kind of couple as such, he's still kind of in the garden and doing stuff, which I reckon's unreal. But, you know, so that was great, you know, hanging out with them. They're always good to see. And they left, and I kind of got into the garden, and I was doing stuff, and, you know, like, I don't know, it's kind of, how do I explain it? I don't want to sound like a dickhead, but, you know, like, things that were coming out, like, I was just kind of doing my thing, and, you know, the sun, and it got hot, so I just went and got under the hose for a bit with the tank water, of course, you know, and then just got back into it, and I was you know, constructing stuff and using stuff around the area, and, you know, building and mulching, and I really kind of felt like, you know, that reconnection, you know, the earth. You can kind of toil away in the earth for ages and not kind of, you know, get into that kind of flow of things, and sometimes you just kind of do. And I don't know, it just kind of, I thought, oh man, I've got all these thoughts in my head and stuff like that. And so I just kind of came, you know, I've been fluffing around, like I said, it's kind of late now, so I've been fluffing around for a bit. But the day in general was really kind of cool. And there was another thing that kind of, you know how things kind of culminate and then they all kind of click. The other day I was on YouTube, of course, and I was having a look around. I watched a video from a friend of mine, Eli, Permaculture Eli it is. I hope you don't mind me mentioning your videos and stuff, Eli. You know, hope that's cool. But there was a video he did, and I've favorited it. It's on my, if you can't find it, it's called Utopian Travels, but it's on my page, and I've favorited it. So if you can't find it or whatever, just go on my page and it's in my favorites with my eclectic taste in music videos. So I was watching that, and like when you watch, you know, sometimes you can watch 1,000 videos on YouTube, and then sometimes some things really kind of click. Like I was watching his video, and I watched it a few times because every time I kind of got different aspects out of it. And Eli's, you know, I'm not saying this because Eli's a friend or anything, you know, it's just genuinely a really good video, and it really struck a chord with me. He's talking about what he'd been up to over the years and his thoughts and stuff like that, and it was really kind of cool to just hear him, like, because, you know, sometimes you watch a video and it's not like the person's, you know, on the screen and wherever they are. It's like they're there talking to you, and you kind of just, you know, think, yeah, man, you know, and whatever, and it really struck a chord with me. So have a look at the video if you can. I really recommend it. Like, it might not strike a chord with everyone, of course, but like I'm sure it will with a lot of people. So, like it did with me. I just watched it and I just thought, yeah, cool. And I replayed it and watched it again. And then I was doing something else. And I watched it again, and I kept getting bits out of it. It was really, I don't know, comforting, and, you know, kind of, it's hard to explain. But yeah, great video. Please watch it. It's really good. So that kind of happened, and people came up, and I've been getting some free stuff, as you know, lately, and I kind of dropped everything else that I'd been worrying about, you know, like mortgage and my finances and, you know, all that kind of stuff. And I just, you know, just laid down today, and I was in the shade and watched the clouds go past, and, you know, watched the birds. I was doing stuff, and then I'd stop, you know, rosellas or something, ducks or whatever. There was I get a lot of birds, and I'd sit and watch them for a while, and, you know, think, yeah, you know, they're just doing their thing, and, you know, whatever, and then they flew off, and then I just keep working, and, you know, I was getting my hands in the earth, and I'm still dirty, like, you know, I've got to have a shower, but, you know, it was just great, like, really good day. Like, it really kind of felt, it wasn't like work, it wasn't like toil, it was just like, I can't think of a word to explain it, but it really was that kind of connection, you know, the wind and, you know, the sun and everything, and it all just felt really kind of natural and good and all that kind of stuff. So I wanted to kind of express it. I don't know if I've really done a good job at expressing myself, but you know what I mean? It was like that. And I'm becoming increasingly interested in other people's opinions as far as YouTube goes, because I always get really good comments. So if anyone else out there has, you know, you've had a similar experience or thoughts on what I'm saying, or your thoughts on, you know, the earth, reconnecting with the earth and stuff like that, I'd really like you to just put them just below, just comment below. Because I really am interested in that too. Like, I love getting stuff from people, they're talking about it, so. But yeah, I just had to vent, you know, and get that stuff out there and talk about today. Good day. Good day. Cool. Alright. See ya.